You would think that people who've seen through the ego would be the last ones to build a personal brand for themselves. And yet, some of the most carefully curated and constructed identities online belong to spiritual people. You can see it for yourself. The soft lighting in the background, the slow paced voice, that specific font size in the thumbnail, that very particular shade of beige on the walls. It's really bizarre when you notice that the teaching that is supposed to dissolve the self is the same one that is being used to build an aesthetically pleasing version of yourself on the Instagram grid. This isn't criticism as such, it's just worth looking at honestly. Because seeing through the ego and wanting to be heard, seen, and validated aren't the same thing. Maybe that's just a trap. And genuine insight still has to come from a human place, by a human, for humans. A human who has bills to pay, an ordinary life to live, an audience to reach, books to write. I'm not saying people don't have the understanding, but even real understanding needs to be seen as somebody with an understanding. That's a different ball game altogether. That tendency doesn't just disappear because you've seen through it. You've seen through the performance, you've seen through the ego, you've seen through your tendencies. The ego is devastatingly clever and endlessly creative. It's ingenious. It can turn almost anything into an identity to protect, maintain, and perform. It could be an identity of success. It could be an identity of failure, built around humility, built around authenticity. Even the absence of identity is a delicious new identity, something to cling to, something to hold on. Spiritual but humble is one of the most sophisticated disguises. Unconditional love and compassion might be a utopian fantasy. Maybe the problem is not having a personal brand. It's seeing when you are speaking through the brand or the brand is speaking through you. Because after all, identity is an instrument through which you express the truth, not the other way around. And the more you are resting in pure consciousness, awareness, beingness, the more transparent that identity becomes. You can speak from your heart and not let your brand hijack what you have to say. If this landed for you, follow along. There's more where that came from.